Alright guys, so before I get into the video, I just want to mention that I am so sorry for not uploading. I mean, normally I'm supposed to upload every 3 days. This is kind of like the 4th day upload, so sorry I missed a day. I just been so busy with homework, and I really can't have any better excuse than that, guys. I seriously, homework takes up like almost half my day, pretty much every day in high school. There's just so much homework in high school. But as you guys are probably watching in the background, guys, actually last night and today, pretty much all of today, which is one of the reasons I didn't upload yesterday, is because I was waiting for the release. Basically, the new Call of Duty kind of remastered, I guess you could call it. If you guys scroll way past like all my factions and how to factions videos, you'll see a video titled Worst Black Ops 3 Supply Uploading, which is basically when I pre-ordered this Call of Duty, it gave me a free like $10 package of crypto keys, and I got absolutely crap. But pretty much the only reason I guess you could say I did get that Call of Duty is just because, I mean, it comes with the remastered version, guys. And if you guys don't know what that is like they took a really old Call of Duty, which is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1, or just Modern Warfare, a lot of people just call it COD 4, and they basically went through the whole game, put way better graphics and all stuff. And guys, as you guys can see by this really glitchy clip, I don't even know if it ended up working, but I tried to like record it, and basically everything was doing good. The second I hit record, my screen turned black and I could only see what I was doing through the Elgato, which is like a solid 3 seconds behind. So obviously you could tell that was very difficult, and then all of a sudden it just shut off and said unable to run program or something like that. So I'm guessing it has something to do with my slow PC or the Elgato or just something like that. So yeah guys, I'm not going to take up too much of your how to factions time, but I just want to say that was one of the reasons I haven't uploaded, and hopefully you guys might see a Call of Duty video here soon, which will be like the first in a million. So thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on guys? Me, Beckonator, and welcome to episode 2 of the How To Packages. Obviously, I'm going to click here just to make sure I'm recording, and I am. And if you guys couldn't tell by the video, this is going to be a how to boss man. As you guys can see, I've tried making this video about 800 times. Once way over there, once a little over there, and then one right here. But this one kind of worked out. Yet for some reason my video decided to corrupt, and that's happened about the last 3 times I've tried to do it. So let's hope this one works. So yeah, but this is pretty much what our end result is going to look like. Not this big though, because I realized from my mistakes that this is way too big for a tutorial. But obviously this is around 1.5 chunk by 1.5 chunk of blast mining. And obviously for this example, you're not going to want to build your wall, or you're not going to want to blast mine this close to your wall. Obviously if you build your walls, stop if like your blast mine ends right here. Don't try to like do what I did here and try to go all the way there, just because, I mean, you can, but you might accidentally mess up your wall or mess up the blast mine. It's just a whole lot easier if you don't do that. And depending on the Y level, TNT should fall all the way down to bedrock. If not, it's not super hard to move this, but what I'm going to do is just go in the whatever corner that I'm going to start and go. Actually, I'm going to go in a little bit because TNT explodes. You have to go up. I'd go up at least 6, but you can go up 8 if you want. I'm gonna go up 8 just in case mine blows up. I don't have to worry about it. TNT has a completely random blast rate. Well, obviously it's controlled, but you know what I mean. It'll sometimes randomly go up 8 blocks, or sometimes randomly go up 2 blocks, or just. So it's better off to build up 8, because that's like pretty much a 99.99% chance that yours will not. Your blast mine, I guess, will not like explode. And I'm building mine out of cobble. You can do any material. I just do not recommend netherrack. Netherrack is great for genning walls because it's really cheap and easy, but if like one piece of TNT lands on top of netherrack, it's going to destroy the whole line of netherrack. Cobblestone is only going to destroy maybe 5 blocks maximum. And I'm going to end right here because honestly, this whole part should be blast mined if you like honestly had a wall here, because you don't want to build the wall this close. I've made this mistake before, which in turn caused me to get raided and lose all my spawners. So do not make that mistake. It's a long story if you guys are wondering why. I might explain it while I'm building this, but just build a nice O around where you want to blast mine. Just, you know, something simple like this, as you can probably tell on my map. Just a nice O like that around the base, around the chunk kind of area. What you're going to want to do is go every 4th block, place a block. From like whatever side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block, and 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block. Perfect. I didn't even do that on purpose. Obviously, this is pretty small, but if you're poor, like I sometimes am, depending on how lucky the reset is. This one, I'm not too bad. I'm actually pretty rich. I have like 3 mil, but obviously you want to, if you're gonna blast mine, you might as well blast mine around your whole base, not just one side. But you know what? You gotta do it in little chunks. So every 4th block, you're gonna want to do a line like this. And then go off like one side. I'm gonna just do it in this corner, and make a little like area for where you could put like a lever and maybe stand there. So I'm just gonna do something really simple like this and then place a lever there or a button. I just use a lever for now because it's really easy. And then what you're also gonna want to do is pretty much the same thing like we did these. Just choose a random starting part. I'm gonna choose here, but every fourth block place another dispenser, and you might have to clean up, like you might destroy all of this, but then this one block is here, and so you might have to, like, hopefully you have fly or something like that, but you can just always build down and destroy it. I mean, I don't have fly, and I can still blast mine. I still blast mine all the time. It just takes a little bit longer to clean up, and if you're rich and you have like millions of TNT, or you have like a creeper spawner or something like that, you guys can also place these like honestly like this close if you wanted to ensure that you don't have to clean up. But since, you know, we're here to save TNT, we're trying just to play the game of factions, I'm just going to do something simple like this. And if you run into this where it's like right there, you can just place it in the middle here, and that should get that corner. Anyways, that part's the hard part, or the dispensers. Now you can just line it up in domino kind of form, I guess. Just make sure they're all facing one way. And you can do it like this. I'm doing this like this for tutorial just for sake of time, but sometimes they have a small chance, especially these ones on the sides, to maybe get stuck on this ledge here, like, because TNT when it lights goes in random directions. It could get stuck on this ledge and blow up the ledge. So if we really want to go through the time, you can place some, oh, maybe not, maybe, oh, there we go. You can place them upside down like that to ensure that that won't happen, especially if you have fly. It's a lot easier, but just for this tutorial I'm going to do this because it's a lot simpler. So yeah, I mean, and make sure these aren't droppers, guys. If they're droppers, they just won't work, like, because hopefully you're not that much of a noob, no offense, to know not to use hoppers or droppers, because all they do is drop the actual item. They don't like light the TNT or anything. They just drop TNT like that, and so that's not gonna help you at all for this. And I know this is really expensive. Boss mining is expensive, especially really early on in the reset, because stuff like dispensers and TNT cost a lot of money. I know at least on Cosmic PvP they do. And so it's super hard. So obviously, at the beginning, don't even worry about boss mining. Just build a temporary base that you're not going to want to last you for like a long time. But the reason people do this, if you guys are wondering, is people can shoot cannons. Obviously, this is going to be... Actually, I'll just cut to scene of that later. I'll make a small base if I remember. Hopefully I do, or else that's really awkward. But then what you're going to want to do is just connect it all with redstone. So place redstone on every block. Obviously, yes, I know you're going to need repeaters. So we're just going to place redstone, and then we'll turn on the levers here. We need to put the repeaters so we can save as much money as we can on repeaters, because I know sometimes repeaters can be really expensive too. So, I mean, the commentary obviously isn't the best. I'm literally just placing this right now, but yeah, this is what it's going to do to your land all the way down to bedrock. And obviously you guys can see a sponge in my inventory. Obviously I'm not going to really use this because I world edited it and all this, so there's no lava or anything. But if you run into like a lava patch lake or like a cave or anything like that has water in it, and your TNT is falling into it, you're going to obviously want sponge. Hopefully they have the 1.9, I'm pretty sure 1.8 sponge thingy, where it clears out like a 3x3 of water or a lava plug-in. I don't know if I call it a plug-in, but just part of the vanilla Minecraft thing, or else it's going to take a lot longer to clean up stuff like that are just there to pretty much mess up your blast mining. So once you've done that, you're just going to, oh, rip leg. Okay, obviously you're just going to want to flick the lever and see where you want to place a repeater. Like, let's see, it ends about here, so let's just do that, and bam, that should work. And you don't want to try to place any right here, or else you could make a like permanent theme. But I'm just going to do the same thing just in random areas, maybe like right here now. This one even farther back, like right here. And then this one right here. And oh, will that make it there? Maybe I should actually probably... Will this still light off that? Bam, okay, that got us a little farther, like an extra block. And then we can hopefully do this. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that should light off all the dispensers. Maybe not these side ones, but honestly, guys, just like put a lever here and flick it if you honestly want to. But I think I should be able to do this without placing any in the wrong way. Okay, now if I turn it off, all these should turn off. If not, this is a big fail. And oh, they all turn off. Perfect. Okay, rip. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of all this and just duplicate the crap out of this TNT. You're gonna want to put at least a stack in each because it's gonna take around exactly like a stack or like a stack and 8 TNT to go all the way down. Actually, I'm going to do a command that'll fill up all of these dispensers for me with whatever's in my hand, which will obviously be TNT. So I'm just gonna like go way up here, right click, and I think it's /DC cell /DT cell. There we go. Okay, so I filled up a bunch of those with TNT. Obviously, you're not going to need, I'd probably put like 4 stacks in each, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, you're only going to need 1 stack. I'm just doing that just because, I don't know, I feel like it and I don't want to like have to fix it later. So, yeah, obviously just have a sponge on you at all times just in case lava happens, but that's pretty much it, guys. Obviously, I'd want to switch it to a button after this just because buttons are easier and simpler. But bam, you just place it and it just really simple. It's in the name, guys. It literally, did I break anything? Perfect, I didn't break anything. But this is literally what it does, guys. It just makes mining like 10 times easier for your faction. So, you know, you could, don't spam it too. Wait for the TNT to blow up or else it could shoot up and destroy this. Obviously, if you're like 20 blocks down, don't worry about it. But I still wouldn't recommend spamming because it can mess up the redstone. Maybe, like, that's the fastest I would shoot, is wait 2 seconds between each shot. But you guys get the idea. Look what this is doing. It's completely destroying this. And if you guys are wondering why people do this, obviously I'm going to show you. But basically, if you just, like, have your walls end at the land, people can shoot and tunnel through the bottom and shoot upward into your base. It's called reversing. And it's, like, the most annoying thing ever. I've personally only been rated once by that, but it's still really obnoxious because it's, like, you gen 50 plus walls and then they just shoot under it all and shoot up. It's like, what's the purpose? So everyone does this. Plus, you know, you can make a bigger base. You can have like a sky limit to bedrock base or something like that, which is like only the only bases I'll pretty much ever make. But look at this, guys. This is it. You know how long it would take you to mine out every single block like this, especially if you're like only a 3-man faction. With this, look at this. It's taken what? Maybe, let's see, how long is this recording? 10 minutes, and look how much I've done. I'm already halfway done and I haven't even like done anything. So this is actually insane, guys. So I'm gonna cut into a clip of me kind of showing you guys, I guess, what can happen. I'll probably just do it like down here or something. I'm not gonna shoot up, okay? I'm not that talented in cannoning, but I'll make a cannon that can just shoot through the walls and show you guys what I'm actually talking about. I'm also just gonna do a couple more shots just to show you that you can spam it. And you know what? I'm feeling crazy, so let's do a lever. Come on, jitter click, jitter click, jitter click. Alright. See, you can obviously do this. I just don't like doing it because it obviously messes up. And see, this is going to happen. Not going to happen a whole lot, but, you know, you're just going to come back and fix up all this. And then, bam, you're ready to gen. Obviously, make sure it's all gone, or else you'll have stuff like this in the middle of your regens. Or in the middle of your gen. Hopefully not regens, holy crap. But, like, stuff like this to where people can literally just shoot a cannon directly through that. So anyways, I'm just gonna cut to a cutscene of just a small little scatter cannon or something random like that, just to show you guys that they can shoot under all your walls. Alright guys, so about 5 minutes later, basically I just made some kind of, I guess you could call gen walls, but it's literally just MCMMO walls. And I mean, this is just like, pretend this isn't here, but just pretend these are your walls, okay? I had to do that just so it doesn't like come flying back, but this is your basic, this is a scatter cannon. This isn't even made for tunneling, but just look at like this simple cannon, guys. Look at it. This is all the cannon is. It's just this. And it just completely will wreck this. But I just have obviously filled up with a crap ton of TNT, but just watch this, guys. This is my first test, by the way, so I'm kind of hoping this works, but okay, well, let's hope that it doesn't shoot up into your wall, but I guess that's kind of how they can... Oh, God, I need to fix that. Give me the sponge. Give me the sponge. No, 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 quit making a cobble monster. Your life wasn't made for cobble monsters. Okay, maybe that'll hopefully go away, but that's kind of how they reverse up into your base. I didn't even plan that. But, guys, look at what it did. This is just like... Hopefully this will actually blow up and not run into water, but look at it, just tunnels. Like, all you gotta do is set these to different timings, and the first few will blow up, and then the next few will just directly wreck it. Like, look at this, I can just tunnel and then shoot up through all your walls. and then they can shoot sideways into your base. Like, it is the simplest thing ever. That's how they can wreck your walls, and that's why I blast mine. So then we can make our walls from sky limit all the way down to bedrock. That way people, no matter what, have to go through all those walls. And I mean, let's like shoot over those, which I will be explaining hopefully in a separate video. That's like they have to go through your walls pretty much. So honestly, I think I'm pretty much gonna wrap up the video here, guys. There's not really too much about blast mine. You just gotta make this simple little design here. Just make it look nice and pretty, and then blast mine, and then just to stop them from doing this to your walls. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys want a tutorial on this cannon, this isn't mine. I literally just, well, I mean, I'm not going to say it isn't mine, because I just, like, winged it, but I bet you, this isn't even really a useful cannon. I just made it off, like, common knowledge of cannoning. If someone made this, I'm sorry I didn't quote you. I literally just randomly built this, but I guess you could call this Caleb's scatter cannon. I actually might save a schematic of this, TBH. But anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. So sorry for the, I guess, kind of short How to Factions video. Actually, it's not pretty short. It's like 15 minutes, but still. Sorry for that little intro too, guys. I just want to let you know the new Call of Duty came out. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys.